I'm going to raise my hand on this one. I think that everybody that's part of this webinar, probably everybody that's watching, you're able to, as a lawyer, detect AI pretty quickly. I have not got to the point of not being able to read something, whether it's a marketing message or somebody creating a memo for me, like an extern or something like that, and not be able to say in the first few sentences, oh, this is AI. Like I'm sick to my stomach right now. I'd be very weary on the way that you use AI when you're either applying for a job and you're putting it in the cover letter, or when you're at the job and somebody's telling you, I need you to dissect this legal issue, and you stick it into ChatGPT or some of these other players, even if they're the enhanced ones, and they do, and then you just shoot it right back to the individual. There is no better way to lose trust with the person that you're submitting something to. And it just evidences a little bit of lazy on your part. So I'd be very weary. There is a yearning, I think, now for realness to come through, whether it's you speaking because you're listening to somebody and you're responding directly back to what they're saying, or in writing, having some like culture, something about the way that you're writing that starts to hit home with somebody's heart. And that still is impactful in the law, right? So just be weary on how you're using AI. I think it's a tool that we're all playing around with. I may use it, especially if I'm in a meeting and I'm like, oh my God, like what the heck is that acronym or something like that. But to put that stuff down in paper and submit it as if it's your own, I think there's going to be some elements of that are going to lose trust and also give some people the ick.
I will jump in though and say, if you use a tool like Grammarly, which is awesome, it will help you prevent all those typos and things that make hiring managers crazy. I can't even tell you how many people, when they submit things over the time that I've been a hiring manager, both at this company and other places, where they make typographical and other errors, which are so easily solvable with something, say, like Grammarly, or with a friend looking at your resume to make sure that you aren't, if you don't want to use a tool like Grammarly, making sure that you don't have typos and things like that. So I do think AI can be helpful, but it shouldn't be replacing, it should only be augmenting.
Yep. And my quick thing is just to completely agree with Jennifer. I use AI in the interview process to poke holes in my thinking to get me to think more deeply, and make sure that I am hedging all my bets prior to kind of like putting out my particular solution.